way. I know you like it when I kiss your neck.
Go.
On vacation.
Go, hun.
Intense Roots Natural Hair Care Line is the best brand that I have used for my hair in so long. The smells to their products smell so good. They're so nice and refreshing. Leave your hair smelling good, looking clean and refreshed. The curls will always be popping when you use Intense Roots. So try out Intense Roots. Keep that crown of yours looking good.
Hey, what it be, what it do, what it don't. Mama and Papa Taylor at it again, baby. New reaction. Oh, same old people.
Same old people. Same old people.
It's some new people. Y'all, my wife got her pamper in her gas. So the mood of this reaction is dead. But I'm hoping that if I get on her nerves enough, she will become the old Mama Taylor that y'all used to. I'ma crank her up somehow, some way, some shape, form, or fashion. Before the end of this video, I will have her back. Y'all will have y'all Mama Taylor back. Now, it took something for me to get into character. Like, I started off on some bullshit, too. But I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm trying to liven her up. I'm trying to get her into this. Like, y'all don't understand how hard YouTube is. This YouTube life, it's to die for. So, we're going to get into this video. But by the time this video over, I hope y'all have y'all Mama Taylor that y'all so...
When you carry on with the video, you want to just...
Listen, we're going to get into this video, man. And by the end of this video, y'all have y'all Mama Taylor back, man. Listen, I done got in the mood, so hopefully I can get her in the mood, man. I'm going to say it again and again and again until we get her there. But let's get into this video.
I felt like I used to sell niggas' dreams. Cause I felt like I used to sell niggas' dreams. Cause I'd be like,
damn, they look like me.
Girl, you miss.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't like strong-minded niggas. I need niggas that I can manipulate. That's how I used to be.
They act like you, but they look
now,
like me.
I'm in a situation where
you can get out my damn reaction.
I'm in a situation where I ain't on that.
That's what you can do. You can damn sure get out of it.
I want to be with somebody I'm up in a position where it's like I don't want to be outside. Like outside ain't what it all cracked up to be. Bitch, sometimes it get rainy, be hot, cold. Like I'm trying to be mellow.
How are you guys dating in Atlanta?
You would be so surprised. I didn't think it was no niggas left. I swear to God.
No, it is some left. Oh, my bad. Scratch what I said in the beginning. She said
I don't know what happened. I just knew when no niggas.
I don't know because I ain't into dating.
But I definitely found a good nigga in it.
Get cut, man.
I don't know what they got.
Hey, Sean, so we got the baddest of them all on the porch with us today. We got Daisha and Ty from the TaylorGirlz jumping off the porch. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good.
It's the ice cream. You guys have had one hell of a journey.
Yes, we have.
Yes. But it's been a good journey. It ain't been no bad journey.
Yes.
It's been a great growing.
Yeah, I was about to say growing. Like I don't feel like we ever stayed in the same spot throughout our growing process and our journey.
So when you guys were younger, really getting into YouTube and things like that, did y'all ever think that y'all would be at this point that y'all are right now?
Yeah, I knew because people was just organically taken to us. Like we didn't have to do much. We could be in a house and not leave and reach the numbers that motherfuckers was taking years to get. And it was just like, damn, they just genuinely just fucked with us and who we were as people. So I knew it was gonna turn into something, definitely. For sure.
I mean, we had got that many followers. We had hit 1 million in 4 months after doing YouTube. We weren't even doing YouTube for that long. People was like, oh, they YouTubers? Like, bitch, we rappers. Oh, we just started this shit.
Yes. Okay, so literally, y'all started rapping in 2016. Y'all were rapping before YouTube.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So let's talk about that. And I want to get into the music with you guys as far as like your inspirations. Like, did you guys have anybody in your family that did music?
Yeah, our dad.
Our daddy.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
You did
'cause
music, they
when I
forgot
saw
about you.
y'all's dad on YouTube, I said,
I
he
don't worry about
cool.
that
He
kind of
too
stuff.
cool.
Music
Like,
don't make
He
me.
think he's 25. It's like, you is 50, nigga. Like, you're 50.
He gonna be crying when he see it.
What you just said?
I don't get hung up in that kind of stuff. I already know who I am. I don't have to.
You throwing shots at me now?
I just said I already know who I am.
I'm saying you throwing shots at me.
Ain't nobody said they throwing shots
I
at
just
you.
said that you do music too. So
Well, they ain't got the. I mean, I know.
you know what?
I know who I
Listen,
am.
this is some bullshit on this reaction. Mama Taylor is on some bullshit, y'all. I'm letting you know she on some bullshit. I'm gonna get through this thing for y'all, but Mama Taylor on some bullshit.
no, but y'all's dad, man. Like, I love to see it, and I love to see black fathers like with their daughters and just like not playing around when it comes to them.
Right.
And that was y'all's dad.
We love him. He definitely like the other, like, he's like the third one of us. Like, he's a nigga, but he's like the third one. Like, he's childish just because we play all day. He plays too much.
Right. So with y'all's music, how did that
really?
come about for you guys?
Bet.
Our dad was an artist before we were. And he used to always have us in his music videos, always had us around the music industry. So he like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get y'all to where I want to be. Because he was older. So it's like, you know, when you older, it's kind of like, it took a little bit longer to get.
Nigga, I'm 21. What you talking about?
Girls, everybody like women.
She said
you know
what
what I'm saying?
she
So he pretty much
said.
just taught us
It's
the
the
game,
truth.
and we took it and ran with it. And now we are successful.
Right.
We gonna
what
fight
would you say
on
were some
camera
things
in a
that he
few
taught y'all when
minutes.
it came to doing music?
He really taught
Accolades
us
you get,
how
they giving you
to,
a little accolade.
how to stay on beat, how to stay on topic, how to count bars, how to, you know, if you get writer's block, how to get out of it. Like, he just really taught us like the fundamentals of learning how to really, you know, write your own music. And so that's what I really enjoyed, because nowadays a lot of people, once you start getting bigger and you start getting in these rooms, they always try to throw a bunch of writers at you.
But hold on, it's fine to have. I like writers, and the reason I like writers is because I feel like multiple people creating a hit is bigger than one person trying to come up with all these damn lyrics.
Right, but if you don't even understand the fundamentals of writing, then you're going to be solely reliant on the writer. And it's like, if the writer just up and leave, bitch, you stuck on stupid.
Right, yeah. I mean,
So-
knowing how to write before you getting in with writers.
And then you
know.
still want to, even if you have writers, you still want to, as an artist, still be creatively there and understand how to write. So when the writers do come in, they can bounce off your ideas and it still sound like you, and it don't sound like who the
Somebody
fuck
else.
wrote this.
Exactly.
You know?
Right. Yeah. So with you guys getting to experience it early, what were some things that you guys had to experience on your own when it came to the music? And I would say even up until now.
Signing the right deal. We had so many deals thrown at us when Still a Man blew up. It was like, damn,
Well, you that little
what's the
snuffle.
right deal? What's the right situation? And
They
we
all
had
be
independent-
sounding good.
I'm talking about they find you out, baby. They give you a 10-star meal. They put you in a nice ass
and we
hotel.
ain't never, and we ain't never been on no plane either when we first went to
was our
go
first
sign.
time.
Like, our first time on a plane was to go meet with like hella labels. We met with like every label.
Every
Like,
label.
Every label. It was a bidding war. And we was just like, damn, I'm talking, they all sounded good. All of them.
And we know, and I feel like if we would have known the best deal, like, you know what I'm saying, what to look for in a deal, what to listen for, like, we knew, you know what I'm saying, we just kind of went off, they feel like family, so we went off that.
Yeah.
When our reality, we need like, how many artists these niggas guys, they do what they need to do with they artists, we wasn't even looking at none of that. What kind of artists, they got R&B artists, rap artists, what they working with? We weren't looking at none of that. We just looking for people that was genuine, that felt genuine to us, that we could call, we could, you know what I'm saying, talk to. And now it's different. I ain't looking for none of that.
Now, how many songs were y'all in once the deals started coming y'all's way?
One. It was
had
two.
more than one.
It was Stormy.
We had 2 songs on the charts before the deal, before we actually physically signed. We was trying to wait out as long as possible because that's what my dad was telling us to do. Because we could get, like, when you're independent and that song goes viral like that, you make a lot of fucking money. So he was trying to wait as long as we could
Yeah.
before, you know,
They took all the
the
shit.
song didn't die down, but we still had the interest of the label. So we just waited, like I think we waited a minute before we signed. We waited a minute because we went on and cashed out, and he was like, all right, we can sign.
Not without a cash that. See, you are funny. But how did you guys balance like everybody knowing you guys for YouTube and then also trying to establish yourselves in the music industry as well?
I feel like we did it well. I feel like we still are handling it well. I feel like, you know, we're creatives in general. You can call me a YouTuber, business owner. It don't matter what you call me. You know me. That's all that matters. And I feel like just us being able to balance ourselves as people, because, you know, I think sometimes people forget we are still people. You know what I'm saying? We still have real shit going on in our life. We still have real situations just like everybody else. So I think that just being able to balance that in our own minds, everybody else's opinion don't really matter.
Now, what is it like having all eyes on y'all at such a very early?
Easy.
It was lit.
It was lit.
It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. I was outside.
Right.
Bitch, you was in that hotel with your daddy. Stop.
Bitch, I was outside. Because it's and then we even had it was so bad to the point where we had like
Her head was so blowed up, couldn't tell her
And we was just like,
She back, y'all.
and my dad was like, what the fuck you love about my daughter?
But it felt good just to have
I've been
people in
back.
general
I ain't
knowing our
never
song. Like, y'all don't know shit about us, but y'all know our song.
Don't.
Y'all damn
I can't
know our
get
first
no
last
kids.
name. Y'all know damn near everything about
Don't.
us.
It was
Fake.
more so like I could honestly
You
say
wasn't
like
doing that
you know
before
how
you got
like
in this video.
I feel
So
like
don't play.
artists be having like a certain type of audience where it's like certain
Don't ask
people
me for
like
no shit
oh
when we
only
get
the
off.
adults fuck with them or only the teens fuck
We
with
had
them.
a wide
We
range.
had families fucking with us like the whole family, the
Mama,
mama, the daddy,
right.
the
Auntie,
kids,
the damn dog,
everybody
the
would
cat,
be
the fish.
at the
Family
concerts
reunion.
supporting.
Right. And I feel like when you have a situation that's as like wide range like that, you get more money. You get more money because you get money from your mama, the daddy, the sister,
Right,
the brother,
right.
the auntie. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's almost like a damn festival. You know what I'm saying? Festival's able to make so much money because it's everybody can go to it. It's not something that just only adults can go to.
Right.
So that was the only. I mean, I like doing the type of music we doing now, but I did like the fact that the music that we were making back then was for
Family
everybody.
orientated.
Everybody
Right.
can listen to it, and parents didn't feel weird about it. Kids listening to us because it was like.
It was for y'all.
It was for
music is
everybody, like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But now we grown as hell, so it's kind of like what I'm
Now
gonna still be talking about.
now we
damn.
popping pussy.
Yeah. That was, you didn't have to say that. Why did you say
Look, girl,
Shit
they
is
be
what it
saying
is.
all type of stuff on here. I'm
my God.
telling you, like it can get real wild up in here.
Ready for that.
Now, I'm gonna go back to the music too, but there's just so much. God, I'm gonna try to make this interview not over 2 hours.
Oh, girl, you
long.
be at 10 hours. I'm just like,
No,
Hours?
so, you know, like I've watched you guys for so long, and it's like I've always wondered, with people knowing so much about y'all, was it ever frustrating, like when it comes to y'all's privacy, were y'all ever able to even keep certain things private?
Oh no, they will always find out. And
Oh,
then
they
I
gonna
started to
find out.
become like, and then I had took a break from like dating, cause I started to feel like my first like relationship that I was like real public with, it started to feel like everything was done for
A
like
video.
the likes, the videos,
Yeah.
the comments, the engagement. Cause you know we was making a lot of money off them videos. We would sometimes make damn near 100 bands in a month off of just recording a video in our house. You know, so it's like it's crazy. So it started to feel like, you know, our relationship was just for them. It wasn't for me.
Right.
Like private moments that I would have liked to share, like just me and him. He would record them sometimes and post them, and I'd just be like,
Okay, so when you making money, like real money like that early on in your life, what was y'all spending it on?
Every
I
damn
ain't gonna
thing.
lie, that's one thing our parents like really was kind of like strict on. Like, y'all not gonna get all this money and just go blow it and do this. And, and we stayed in our parents' house too. We was damn near like I think I was like what 21.
I remember when y'all moved out. Yeah.
we was still we was grown. We was still
they made us get safes and put our money in
They made us put
there.
our money
They
in
would
there.
make us like only take a percentage out that we could just have to spend, and the rest they would make us put it up. But once we got from up under their supervision, I think I had bought a Rolex, I bought a chain, I bought a car.
Literally.
No, but I did
was
like
iced
that
out.
they
Couple
held
designer
us
stuff.
down
I got
until
concerned
we was
for
old
them.
enough to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, most parents probably would have been spending their own damn kids' money, blowing that shit out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they made sure, like, make sure y'all got enough money so when y'all dip, because you know y'all ass can't come back. So make sure y'all got plenty
Right.
money so when y'all leave, y'all can fend for yourself. Because, you know, once we left there, it was like, y'all ass can't come back.
No, y'all's parents did it right, because I'm telling you, if I was making that money at an early age, like, I would not have that. Like, I'll be one of these stories.
A lot of people like that.
No, yeah. So with that being said, I guess I would like to know how y'all's YouTube journey even came about, in a sense.
We originally was supposed to do a song with Queen and Chris when they was together. We was originally supposed to do some music with Queen because Queen was trying to get into music. But when we ended up linking, they ended up putting us on to YouTube, saying like, why y'all don't do, y'all funny as hell, like y'all need to, when they met us in person, they was like, damn, y'all funny as hell, like y'all need to record this shit, like y'all need to put this on YouTube, y'all gonna make a lot of money.
We did our first video
and we
on
was
YouTube.
just like, how we gonna make a lot, like we didn't get it, like we didn't know
shit
YouTube
about
was
it.
yeah, we didn't know YouTube was really paying like that. So we
Yeah.
just like, they're like, yeah, like they went as far as to even showing us they back end to show us how much they was
How much
making.
they were making.
We was like, God damn.
Like, hold on, bitch.
And you mean to
We
tell
made
me
a lot of
I'm
money
out
on
here
the music,
motherfucking
right.
sleep deprived, screaming on stage, and y'all making this?
In the motherfucking house?
Oh, baby, I'm about to record. Where the
We
camera?
ran
Where
that
the-
shit up. And we ain't fucking stopped yet.
I'm talking the same day we created our.
Yeah. We already had a YouTube, but it was only for music.
Yeah,
know
so
what I'm
we
saying? We weren't
created
posting
all our.
videos.
We had created all our shit the same day.
We weren't fucking playing. And we
Bought the
business
camera,
women.
all of that.
We business. Anybody tell us about a money play and it makes sense, or we own it. We're getting
Wow.
money.
Do,
Quickly.
do you feel
Literally.
like it will be a lot harder for, because you know YouTube is huge, everybody wants to be a vlogger, like we
Right.
got TikTok.
Oh, it's different now. It ain't
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's like
It's different.
it ain't really what it used to be no more.
There's so
Like
many rules now because people done did dumb shit.
they restricting. I feel like once they realized I want to say black people got onto it and realized like they were getting successful and being able to be in these rooms and on these levels as these other people just from doing the same shit that, you know, I feel like they've been doing for years that we just caught on to and found out, oh, this is a stream of income.
Soulja Boy been making money for a long time though off that shit. We just
Yeah,
was
but
dumb enough.
we really, YouTube didn't really, motherfuckers was not saying, oh, what you want to be when you grow up, a YouTuber. Motherfuckers was not saying that to all of us was doing that shit. And they was saying how lavish we was living off of fucking recording videos. Once I felt like YouTube seen that,
It's gonna be a new platform though.
they
YouTube
started to restrict stuff. They started to directly target stuff.
No, they didn't. No,
Yes,
they
the
did
fuck
not.
they did.
People started doing videos that were causing people to try to do it, and it just was like putting harm to other people, like doing retarded
The
shit.
rules that they was setting in place was, I felt like they was watching our videos and going back and putting the rules in to stop our goddamn money.
No,
That's what I felt like they was doing.
People were just overusing their power. You know what I'm saying? Some people was just doing stuff that's just like, okay, now y'all doing too much. Like, it's okay to do a video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They know we say nigga a lot. And we don't even be meaning it in that way. So why the fuck would you put that in the
because
thing?
some people may be offended by it. Just like put people on TikTok. People on TikTok doing retarded shit. Now they just getting charged with fucking felonies and shit.
But you know, like, these companies, like, when it comes to money and they see, like, okay, these people are making a lot of money off of our platform, I feel like that's when they start trying to buckle down.
That's what I'm saying, but how they buckled down was stuff that we would do in our videos. Even our pranks, they started restricting some of the pranks.
Because
they
some of them
started
wasn't
saying-
for kids. Some of them weren't for kids. Like, I feel like, you know, like, even like some of the videos we post now, it's like an age restriction. And it's kind of like, if you got to think, if you had a kid, do you want your kid to be watching some of the shit we be talking about and doing? No. So it's kind of like, the guidelines, I feel like, are in place for a reason. Ain't nobody want to target you. Girl, they don't know you. They don't know you. If they do know you, they still don't know you.
They knew me because they was cutting a check every month, so they definitely knew me.
So have you
These
guys
girls
had
crazy.
to feel the pressure of, you know, when the young girls are looking up to you, have you guys had to deal with the, you're supposed to be a role model?
Oh,
like
for sure.
you-
We doing it, especially with the song we just dropped, Polygamy. Oh, yeah. They in our head.
Just like my parents used to tell me, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. And like I said, like, first of all, most of the people that was watching us back then, they probably still watching us right now, and they're grown as fuck. They probably in high school. Like a lot of our fans have grown up with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We literally grown up
Folks was not
together.
in high school.
Some of them are in college. I was reading some of our comments and was like, we're grown now. Like, we can understand. Like, we know what the fuck going on. Them kids is grown. They is not kids. We may have kids, like, now that's just coming on to us, but we grown. We're grown. What you expect? We growing up. So it's kind of like, you're going to see us grow up. We seeing y'all, you know what I'm saying? They talking to us. They letting us know what's going on. So it's kind of like, we're growing with society. Y'all can never expect for us to stay kids. We grown. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We experience some grown shit like everybody else. So we're going to talk about it. And so people be offended because we say the raw. We don't give a fuck.
Right.
We don't care.
And I know you
That's
guys
your
are
bloodline.
very, well, I don't want to say very, but you guys are transparent when
Calling
it
the
comes to
kettle
the things
black.
that you do go through. And I do want to ask you, like, what are some things that you guys had to really deal with, whether it's like mentally, emotionally, that we would never think of?
I think one thing for me was my little sister going to college. I hated it. I never wanted her to go to college.
Oh, God.
My daughter is not going to college. I'm going
Hey,
to
let it go.
She's not having
Let it go.
It's camp.
Let it go. You
So
can
it's
get
just
off
like
that.
it's certain things, you know.
Now that out of
that's what I
all
had to
the
deal
stuff,
with.
that's just the
I
only
hated
thing
it.
you
I
could
still
think
hate
of.
it. But I support her. That's what she want to do. I'm gonna support her all the way through. But every time she asks me, it's hell no. N-O exclamation.
If my grandbaby want to go to
I mean,
college,
Ty-
she going. You is not gonna knock her from getting her education.
You know, here and there.
You are a certified lover girl. Oh my
I am
God.
because you know my parents
Oh
like
my
they like no. This is a lot of people when they hear this they be like wow because it's very rare in this time. Like my parents they was high school sweethearts. My dad is the only man my mama's ever been with. So
Why
it's like
y'all
we grew
put my
up,
business
like
out
we was
there?
raised
Around love.
that way. So it's like we value relationships. We don't look for being outside with multiple niggas and
Well, yeah,
you know
that's right.
we're not
That's
we've
right.
never been raised as them type of women. So I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be a hoe. I got feelings. So it's just like, I be valued like anybody that come in my, that I allow in my little, you know, situation. I be really valuing the situation and sometimes it don't be the same value. So I be in my feelings
This
about
girl
it.
fall in love in a damn day. If he doing everything right in that first day,
Girl, you
her
gotta
ass is all over
You
the
gotta let us be delusional. You gotta let us just
Bitch,
live
I don't
it
be
up.
motherfucking delusional.
I be trying to
Be delusional.
Cause I've been in my relationship.
That's
Hold on,
what
I've been
be
in my
going on.
relationship for 7 years, six years, and I be trying to tell her what to do. She don't be listening. She just
Okay,
be,
so what?
all right, I don't know.
What's the
This is always
game,
personal.
girl?
I don't know, no game.
First of all, I'm not the problem.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are.
They're the problem.
It's these niggas.
They're the
It's
motherfucking
these
problem,
niggas that are the
Them
problem.
my
I
little
could've been-
thug
I could've-
angels.
Any nigga, I promise you.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's I
making
put
your
this on my
little day,
daddy.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Don't put shit on my daddy, baby. Don't put shit on my daddy.
What
Don't
she
put
say?
none of my, put it on the floor. Don't put it on my
Oh, my
daddy.
mama.
Don't put shit
Don't
on my
put nothing on me.
What she say about
Any
me?
nigga that I have ever stopped talking to or they stopped talking to me, I
Listen, I be trying to
be delusional.
Cause I've been in my
That's
relationship.
what
Hold on,
be
I've been in my
going on.
relationship for 7 years, six years, and I be trying to tell her what to do. She don't be listening. She just
Okay,
be,
so what?
all right, I don't know.
What's
but
the- what's
this
the
is always
game,
something
girl?
I don't know, no game.
First of all, I'm not the problem.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are.
They're the problem.
It's these niggas.
They're the
It's
motherfucking
these
problem,
niggas that are the
bitch.
problem.
Any nigga, I promise you, and I put this on my daddy. Any
Don't put
nigga-
shit on my daddy, baby. Don't put shit on my daddy. Don't put none of my. Put it on the floor. Don't put it on my
Oh, my
daddy.
mama.
Don't me.
Any nigga that I have ever stopped talking to or they stop talking to me, I guarantee you,
You can
they'll
get it
come
back.
right back. Like, cause it's not. I ain't
doubt
never.
it. I doubt
I'm
it.
never
I
the
doubt it.
problem.
Yeah, don't try to
I
doubt my
like,
daughter.
Girl, I
I'm
can give
never
you a
the
challenge
problem.
to try to talk to a nigga that you used to talk to and try to get back with him, and it is going to be decline.
I don't think so.
That's delusional for you.
Yeah. They want to
You
get
must
back
not know.
with
Your
enormous
very
time.
first relationship that was public, what did that teach you?
He was a good nigga. I just felt like with her, she just, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of women, we be expecting a nigga to have everything. We be expecting him to have from top to bottom, everything figured out. He supposed to be he supposed to know everything, but it just be like, damn, we ain't even where, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even where we supposed to be or how we supposed to be. We learning too. So I feel like if women stop expecting men to just be 100% okay, I feel like relationships will last a little bit longer. Because y'all gotta grow together.
My mama told me that
my daddy was a hoe when he met my mama. She had to whip his ass in shape. He was a hoe. He had plenty girls.
Nah, she told me that like
I'm getting on her
no man
ass
is
about
perfect.
that.
You just gotta pick your pick
which one
you want to deal with and weigh your options if that's something what you don't like about them, if it's something you don't mind dealing with.
Yeah.
So she was just like, once she found who she wanted to be with, she picked who she wanted to be with. She knew he wasn't perfect, but it wasn't nothing that was so bad that she just was like, oh no, I can't fuck with this.
She grew with that man.
I felt like I did used to sell niggas' dreams. Cause I'll be like, cause I do follow.
Girl, you miss.
Nah, I used to. You know what I'm saying? I don't like strong-minded niggas. I need niggas that I can manipulate. That's how I used to be. But like now,
that's that
like
Leo
I'm in
coming
a
out.
situation
Leo.
where, like,
that's some Leo stuff.
You could have kept that.
now I'm in a situation where like I ain't on that. You know, I'm grown. Like I'm looking. I want to be with somebody. Like because I'm up in a position where it's like I don't want to be outside. Like outside ain't what it all cracked up to be. Bitch, sometimes it get rainy, be hot, cold. Like I'm trying to be mellow.
How are you guys dating in Atlanta?
You would be so surprised. I didn't think it was no niggas left. I swear to God, I did not think it was no niggas left. I just thought, I don't know what happened. I just knew it was no niggas in Atlanta. But I definitely found a good nigga in Atlanta.
Just to hold on. Like I said, one damn day.
I'm a person, like, I go off like vibes. Like, if I can't connect with you mentally, I can't like vibe with you. Like I like niggas that whether we're in a relationship or not, I can be around you. Niggas be annoying to me. Like I'm no, for real. When I was a broke ass bitch, I was like, I would tolerate a lot of shit. When I got money, niggas say one thing, what, boy, bye. Like I'm like that.
She do that why she can't keep no nigga, because she's so quick. She want to be the she want to be the nigga and the bitch. She want to be the masculine. You can't do that.
It's
nigga,
not
bro,
that.
a nigga want to be a nigga. Nobody want that.
I know.
Nobody want no nigga.
Because I'm not dating.
I'm not dating
for what a nigga got. I'm dating to really like the nigga. So it's like if I'm not looking at your finances and all that, then I'm really trying to get into you as a person. So if I can't get into you as a person, nigga, bye. Like it's not, because it's like I literally have. I don't bought myself everything a bitch beg a nigga to buy her. Like on God. So it's just like niggas come in my life looking like, what can I add to her? Like I got
knowledge. This bitch need knowledge. That's all she need. She need a nigga with some knowledge.
So I do love niggas that I can learn from. I love niggas I can learn from. Like I love that. So it's just like, you know, that's what it be. And then niggas, they can't take that sometimes. Like I be bossed up way bigger than a lot of niggas that I be talking to. They be bossed up, but they see me and they like, oh damn, I need to boss up more. Right. You get what I'm saying? So
because a nigga
like
want to be a nigga. And sometimes she don't know how to be.
They find a new word.
What is the word? She don't know how to be vulnerable. A nigga won't like feminine. She be just trying to be like too much of a man.
Man, hell no. You got a broad. Man, these niggas, you got a broad game.
You try to be bossy too now. Don't try to put it all on time.
You do got to do that to some of these niggas.
Okay.
But right now I'm in my soft era.
Soft girl era.
And I like that.
I'm definitely in my soft girl era.
I love
I'm giving hi honey.
I like it.
Oh my God, that's my daughter.
Every other nigga
You ate.
How has being vulnerable working? How is that working out for you?
I mean, it feels good because it's like I don't have to.
Tara, you trying to make fun
feel
of
like
me?
I'm always trying to protect
I
myself
think you
from somebody I'm supposed to love. Like that, I hate that feeling. Like I feel like as women, we'll be with niggas, but we'll always have our guard up the whole time. And don't nobody want to be with nobody that they just feel like they always got to look over their shoulder, making sure that like, nigga, like if any nigga is taking my mind off my money, if I ever feel like I got to create a fake page and stalk you, I'm not talking to you. If I feel like I got to motherfucking start comparing myself to a bitch I think that you fucking with, I'm not talking to you.
Go, daughter.
If you put me in my feelings and I don't feel like going to work today, I'm not talking to you.
Go, daughter. Go,
If you
daughter.
getting in the
That's
way
my
of the
daughter.
bag,
I'm not talking to you. If I got to subtweet you, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking to you. Like, cause I just feel like it shouldn't be like that. Like,
No, it
should not be
shouldn't.
like that. As like that shit is old. Like that shit get old. Like that, bitch, that
Yeah.
shit, like, come on, get it together.
Daisha, what's your?
I ain't got shit to say about this, so she throwed off. This bitch is thrown.
No, she ain't thrown out. She's speaking
What do
back.
you love
She
about
ain't
love?
thrown out. She's talking
I
what it
mean,
is.
well, a lot of people don't know this. They might know this. I don't know if you're a real fan, you know this.
Think you
But I
finna
have literally
choose?
every
You don't need him
tattoo
kicking
on
to
my
the
body is
curb.
all
Not
hearts.
finna choose.
I genuinely love. Like I love to love. So it's just like when people take my love for granted, it just take me in a space because it just be like,
This bitch be depressed, crying. I was some other.
I don't be depressed. I don't be depressed. If anything, I'll be
They
feeling
just
bad for them because I know they ain't gonna find nobody that love me like I love them. If anything, if you want to be for real,
I like
because
that.
I always get the last laugh.
I like that.
I be like, damn, would she get you?
You lost the real.
I done seen niggas tell me before, like, damn, you the only female that ever, bought me something. Like, any nigga I ever talked to, all my niggas got cashed out on. Every nigga left with some jewelry from me, on God. Every nigga that I ever talked to left with some jewelry from me, just something of value. Most niggas, they
a man.
bitches buy them
She's a
bottles.
real
I'm a trick. I'm a big trick for my niggas. Oh, God, I'm a big trick for my niggas.
nigga.
I mean, bitches with money can relate, but bitches that don't got money, they can be like, you did what? I done bought my niggas watches, chains, bracelets, rings, like all that shit. Like, because I treat niggas how I want them to treat me.
I like that.
So if a nigga see, like, oh, she ain't penny pinching, she gonna spend it on me, I feel like they be more willing, like, okay, yeah, let me get her this, whatever she want. Cause I know if all fails, she gonna do the same shit for me.
Right.
Bitches that be penny pinching, I ain't buying him. I done seen a bitch buy a nigga a bottle for his birthday.
They might like to drink.
No, that's not a gift. That's not a gift.
They might like to drink.
This nigga said,
Like if my nigga like you know.
oh, it wasn't for his birthday, it was for
so tired of that
Valentine's Day.
word.
Okay, that's bro. It's a nigga. What the fuck? What you gonna? What you finna give him? Some pussy? Okay.
Pussy is not a gift.
That's a gift.
It's
Tired
not a
of
gift.
I'm gonna wrap that shit up. It's a gift.
It's
for sure
not a
gift, 'cause
gift.
this is my
If
day.
he get it all the time, it's not a gift.
If he don't get it all the time.
Bitch.
I get it sometimes.
More than twice a week is not a gift.
More than twice a week.
How long would y'all say it would take y'all to recover from a
TMI.
heartbreak?
Oh, bitch, my heart ain't never been broke. Nigga tried me, he gone. Ain't no heartbreak.
If he was like my favorite nigga, I would probably have to say, I'ma stalk you. I'ma be mad. I'ma still be like, on your page for at least 2 weeks. Yeah.
I just see this bitch broken for a whole year.
After 2 weeks,
I didn't see her broken
and I
for a whole
seen
year.
that you ain't even like, cause they do be stalking us too. Niggas will unfollow you, block you on everything, and still be
They
on your
make
page.
fake pages.
But if I see, like, nigga, you know
That's
this,
toxic.
like,
That's
nigga, you know this my fake page. You know this me watching you. Why the fuck
Right.
you ain't trying to reach back out
That's
to me?
toxic.
So if you ain't reach back out to me, then I be off you. Cause as quick as I be on you, I be off you. Cause I'm not finna dwell on nobody. I just feel like what's for you is gonna be for you.
Right.
What's supposed to come back to you gonna always come back.
Bro,
to
you talking big shit, girl. If she is talking big shit.
I do as I say, not as I do.
Enormous time.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the people. I feel like the people that get the best advice be the most.
My wife loving this bull.
I'm like, damn, this is
I'm
be
tired.
a believer. Like, damn, I need to be like that.
Believe it, bitch.
This is her TED Talk. Period. Like,
Girl, I be saying real shit. I'm following my advice now. Before then, I wasn't following my advice. I'm following my advice now.
Okay.
Cause I don't really like tattoos. That's why I don't never think. I don't care for tattoos like that.
Why are you lying? You got like 7, 8 tattoos.
Girl, my tattoos are so small.
I thought you got that big ass snake. I thought you was a
Because
tattoo
the only reason I got that big snake is because when I became like 20, people still thought I was a little girl. So I would put on my bathing suits and I would look childish. So I was like, damn, I need to get a tattoo. So I had got a tattoo on my thigh. So niggas, when they see me, they were like, oh, yeah, she of age. I'm like, yeah.
Girl, these little young hoes still be running around with a tattoo and they 12. Shut the hell up.
But nah, back then it did grow me up. It made me look way growner because I didn't have no tattoos on my body. I had just one tattoo.
So I look childish. I ain't got no tattoos on my body.
Yeah, you be looking childish. Well, no, you got a lot of ass. That's why you don't look childish. You real thick, so you got that body, but I'm really petite. I look young in the face. So it's just like...
Stay young, daughter. Just like me, 21.
Like, motherfuckers went ID checking me like that.
Now, from relationships to friendships, what have y'all learned about friendships on y'all's...
Keep them bitches away from you, nigga.
Who done fucked your nigga?
No, nobody. I'm talking like some old shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, you talking some shit from middle school. That's old.
Bro, that's some real shit.
Capricorns will never forget anything. I promise you, the shit could be 20 years ago. They still gonna be talking about it.
Yeah, hell yeah, because that's a valuable lesson that I learned. And my mama
Y'all all was young and full of cum. I don't even know why you even bringing that up. Like, that was in middle
that's
school.
real. Leave your friends away from your niggas.
What you say about your
I
mama?
would say, when it comes to friends...
that's what I told you. Yeah.
Love people for who they are, not what you want them to be, or not your expectations of how you are to them.
You don't have no friends.
I do got friends. I mean... I do. I have two. I actually have 4 like really good friends that we connect.
Where the hell I been at?
Mind your business.
Now, did you guys have to deal with a lot of girls just coming around y'all because, of course, who y'all are?
Oh, hell no.
Uh-uh.
No, don't sit there and lie. Be quiet.
Because I'm the fun. Daisha's mean. Like,
I'm not mean.
Yes, you are mean. When people come around me and Daisha, they always take to me more because I'm the fun, laugh, kiki. Like, I make bitches feel like, oh, I want to play. Like,
and then they fucking shit on her dumb ass or try her, and then I have to be like,
I be real
that's
nice.
why I want to fuck with a bitch. That's why I ain't fuck with her right there.
I'm real nice. Like, I invite people everywhere. I'm cool. And Daisha just a mug them all the time. Everybody.
No, because I'm an energy person. No, don't say that. I'm an
yeah.
energy person. So when she bring females, I already be like, that ain't
Everybody
good.
I ever brung around, they was like,
not good.
Your sister don't like me.
No, because they were not
I don't
good.
think your sister likes
And
me.
to this day, all the people that I've ever like, every last one did some retarded shit, and none of them, they not around no more. I always can feel she just, I'm a bad player, what you that? And a bitch I was like, that hoe is not for you.
No, because for years, me and Daisha has never like been in the mix. They was just all we always done our own thing. And so like our publicists and like, just people around us is like, y'all need to start being in the mix more. Y'all need to go to some of these parties. Y'all need to be in the mix.
No. It's a
and so
difference
I
between
was
being
trying to be in the mix.
No.
She was getting mad because I was being in the mix. and sometimes I was bringing the mix to us, and she didn't like that because she was just like, these are bitches that you meet in the mix and you leave them at the mix. You don't bring them around nothing personal.
Exactly.
Yeah. She was trying to bring bitches around shit that ain't had no business being around. It's like, it's a different, like, the friends is for the streets, the friends is for the house, and the friends is for the club. This bitch bring motherfuckers from the streets to the house, and they be like, what the fuck are you doing? These bitches gonna blow our shit up if we be damn dead somewhere because we looking stupid. I be having to protect her because she just young. Little young hoe, don't know shit.
Nah, come on, I know how to know garden too.
Ty, you had this crazy story that I gotta talk about because I watched the YouTube video about how it was about witchcraft.
Nothing to do about
That
It wasn't about
not
witchcraft.
about it, but it was just more so about like being careful of like. I kind of want you to explain. I watched the video though, but it always sticks with me. Like, and I'm not gonna lie. After I watched it, it really made me cautious of like just what I entertain and all of those different things.
So I want to say, like, it was this guy that I was talking to. I think I was talking to him for probably about 2 years, maybe a year. Maybe it was a year or two. I can't remember how. I think it was about 1 or 2 years. Between that time range, we was on and off. But we had like a real major like soul tie. Like I could not stop. I hated him so much, but I could not stop talking to him. And so after I finally, like I prayed like a long time, real hard to release whatever connection me and him had. Because I felt like he was draining me so much that everything around me was being drained. So it was just like he wasn't like healthy for my life. So I had to really like figure out how to get away from him. And once I finally did get away from him and I came up off the nigga, the baby mamas and everybody that was attached to him was still mad because he was so heartbroken that he still wanted to be with me. So I felt like them, like they basically, I don't know if they did this, but my prophet that I'm really close to, I've been with since I was like 14. She the one who relayed the message. I didn't know that I didn't personally never hear or see them into that, but it was just very ironic finally when I stopped talking to him. And it's like, damn, nigga, I done stopped talking to nigga still don't want you. So now they mad about that. He's still stalking me. He's still trying to be in my life. So I felt like they was trying to do any and everything to get his mind off of me. And so I'm talking about literally right after I stopped talking to him, I got like real sick. Like real sick.
And when you say real sick, like what was going on?
It was like I couldn't eat. It hurt for me to walk. It hurt for me to like use the bathroom. It was just like things that was weird. Like normally, like if somebody got a cold, you know the symptoms of a cold. You know the symptoms of certain stuff. That it was just all over the place. It wasn't nothing that was like I could go and tell a doctor and they'd be like, oh, you probably dealing with this. It was just stuff after stuff after stuff. So I started to, it got real bad one day when I was in so much pain that I just kept crying. I had to cry myself to sleep. So I ended up going to the hospital. And when I went to the hospital, they were telling me like they didn't see nothing. They didn't see what was wrong with me. And I was just like, what do you mean y'all don't, like, I know I'm not just over here feeling like this for no reason. Something is wrong. And, you know, when we see that type of stuff, we think about, like, movies, like how the movies be like, people be diagnosed with stuff that the people got to figure out a cure for. Like, I'm thinking, like, oh, my gosh, I'm the first one that got it. Like, I'm over here panicking.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, my gosh, I don't even got my wheel set up. Like, I'm going crazy in my head, like, oh, my God. But then I had ended up going home. I think they sent me home with something. They told me to drink more water. They basically told me to change my diet. So I did that for like a week straight in the mix of me still feeling bad. I only drank water. I only ate like liquids, like soups and salads and stuff like that. I took like red meat completely out. Anything that was coarse, I just took all that stuff out and it was working. I was eating a lot of fruits daily, smoothies, just all that type of stuff, and it was working. And as I started to like get my energy back and I'm starting to feel good, it's like I woke up one morning and all that shit went back out the window and I was started to feel worse than I felt the first time. And that's when it came to the point where now I can't even get out of bed now. Like before I was still moving around, but I was just moving slow. So then it got to the point where I couldn't get out of bed, so I went to the hospital again. And that's when they like, okay, well, let's run some tests now. Because the first time they didn't run no tests. So they started running tests. They did the CAT scan on my stomach.
Why do you have to go through a whole CAT scan?
Yeah, because they couldn't, like, they physically couldn't, like, you know, doctors, they deal with a lot of people, so sometimes it'd be the same symptoms, a lot of stuff. So stuff that I was telling them, it just wasn't adding up and making sense to them. So they just was like, okay, we need to use technology at this point, you know, to try to figure out what's going on. So they started doing CAT scans. They put me on an IV to pump the medicated water in my body to try to see, like, what is it. And when they did the medicated water, it relieved, like, my stomach pain, but it only relieved it for, like, 2 days. And so then I got back sick again. And at that point, I was just, like, in shambles because it's like I keep going. And then when the paperwork came back and they said that it wasn't nothing for the second time, I was just like, damn. So, like, am I just finna be sick, like, for the rest of my life? Like, what is going on? So then the only person that I knew, like, at that point, because I feel like it's bad, but I do feel like we all call on God a lot of times when we're giving up, and we don't be calling on him every day when stuff going good. Right. Because I started to, you know, get away from him because I was so invested in his nigga. Like, I had stopped praying every morning how I used to, because my life was so revolved around him. So I feel like that was like a wake-up call in him, like, you know, telling me, like, you can't, I put you in this position, not him, not nobody, you know, and you got to honor that and respect that. And so I had to call on my prophet. She's the only one that ever, like, anytime I was ever going through something bad in my life, she's the only one that ever was able to bring me out of it, and of course God. And so she was just talking to me, and she was just asking me questions that I know only I knew. And she just started saying stuff that was sounding familiar that I was like kind of thinking but wasn't really sure about. And we were able to figure out that I wasn't sick. Like, nothing was making me sick. It was something that was put on me to make me feel. It was a mind thing to make me feel like my body was really shutting down. And the moment, you know, I prayed and she gave me the scriptures to read, and I had laid the Bible on the areas that was hurting me, I woke up the next morning like nothing had ever happened. Like, I didn't feel no pain. I didn't feel like it was never there.
Wow.
Like, it just disappeared. It was like the weirdest thing. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Wow. What was do you remember one of the scriptures that she did tell you?
I have them all written. I actually still to this day have the Bible on the same page. It's at my house.
Really?
Yeah. I keep it on my nightstand. Just like, I want to give me a peace of mind. But I don't have I can't really remember it, but I definitely still got it. But I think I shared it on live. I told them the actual scripture.
Yeah, I was watching. Okay, so I was watching the live on it, and I watched it so long ago. It was so long ago. I think it was like 2019, like
it was about 2 years ago. Like, yeah, it was I feel so bad I don't remember it, but it was just like I remember it, but I don't remember it. But it was definitely just the scripture was just basically saying to remove anything that's not supposed to be here, that wasn't sent by God Himself, to remove it if it's not supposed to be here. So that's basically what it was saying. And so, girl, yeah.
We glad you okay. That was a crazy story.
And I never went through nothing, and I've never had like no type of health scare. Like, I'm the only one in my family that I feel like don't have, like, I don't got no allergies. Like, nothing ever like happens to me like medically. So like, for that to happen, it was like very like nerve-wracking and just like, what? Like, I barely ever had to go to the doctor as a kid. Like, I was never like, I never was sick for real. Like, I never went through nothing. Even when I caught COVID, I didn't even know I had COVID because my immune system was so strong that I didn't even feel that I had COVID. So I never went through nothing like that was serious like that. So I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I would definitely say, like, I am thankful that you shared that story, because I feel like us as humans, we don't really put too much thought into when it comes to like relationships and like the men that we entertain. We don't really think like, okay, their
What
family
about the
background,
women
could
you
they be
entertain?
into some stuff, or any girls that they mess
But
with.
just not even only that, it's a lot of motherfuckers that walk around with black clouds over them. They just not winning in life.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you a person that's winning and you around people that stuff just like, have y'all ever been around somebody like where it just always feel like just something is always happening to them, or just like they just can't win for lose. Like, if they just taking L's after L's, them be people that be having black clouds around them.
You have to get the fuck away.
Like, they be having real negative vibes and energies on them. They might be a real genuine good person, but they energy ain't clean.
Right.
What's around them ain't clean.
And sometimes it don't be the person, it be the people around them.
Yeah.
And people that, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a friend like that. I love her to death, but I had to.
Now, Daisha, Miss Mama's motherhood. We gotta talk about it.
What you trying to know? Damn.
Girl, so how has motherhood been for
I
you?
love it. I definitely love being a mom. I always been a mom. She like my other daughter.
That's what I'm saying. You always had like a motherly.
Capricorns love to be like, you're a real Capricorn, and it's so funny to me. Like, I literally dived into Capricorns.
Not dived in.
Like, she really acts like this. Yeah. They love to, they like power. Like, they like to feel like they They like to feel like they
Running something.
what I'm trying to say.
Boss hall.
Bossy.
No, we're not feeling. That is, we are.
Yeah, very.
Like I am. Like I'm like the boss of everything.
I know. You're the boss of everything.
It always come through me before it goes through anybody else.
They like to run shit.
Everybody. Deja, you got this, got that. It's always gonna be me.
I remember the first time we really let her be the over everything. When I tell you, she was over my birthday party, my big birthday party that I did. She was over it. When I gave this lady this job, oh my gosh, she done went and bought a blowhorn. Everybody,
I know you wasn't using that blowhorn to tell everybody what to do.
like it's like it was in her, like it was eating her alive to just be able to show it. Like she just wanted to direct some shit so fucking bad.
She did an awesome
but
job.
the horn note added that extra spice to the direction.
And it was so annoying. It had a siren and everything. Like, she was just, my whole party just, that's all I kept hearing. And I just see her walking around with it. I'm like, wow.
I loved it.
I'm
still love it.
crying. What would you say are some things that motherhood has been teaching you?
Discipline, time management, and patience. You have to have all of those to be a parent. If you can't do that, you cannot be a parent. Period. Because that baby is gonna teach you quick.
Right.
This is on my time. You are on my time. You know what I'm saying? Shit on my time. It's on her time. Whenever she ready to eat, whenever she ready to go to sleep, whenever she ready to do everything. But yeah, I feel like if you're not ready for those 3 things, you're not ready for a kid. You're not.
Did you feel like you were ready when you found out you was pregnant?
No. I was scared. I told my mom, I said, I'm about to abort.
Oh, God, you ain't say that.
I swear to God, I told my mom, I was in there crying in the closet. I didn't know what to do. My life was over with. I was just thinking all the negative shit. I don't know what to do. Me and my niggas not ready. And I was like, I'm not ready.
This lady is delusional. She used to play I'm pregnant pranks.
But that didn't mean I was trying to get pregnant.
Never said it was a prank. Like as if that she was speaking, because you know, like how they say the tongue is powerful. What you speak in existence really happened. She would speak this shit in existence. She would be playing the pranks. It would be no camera.
Stop lying. Why are you
doing pregnancy pranks with no camera? Like, it's not weird.
And then you ended up that.
No, but I love my daughter. I'm glad. I think God knew that it was time for me to have a little princess. Definitely.
Oh, and
girl, you spoke that baby up.
She's like an extension of me.
She's wanted a baby by that man. You got a baby by that man. Now you gotta stand on it. He gonna stand on it, and that's just what it is. Next question.
This girl, she's not even gonna say nothing.
What are some things that you want to teach your daughter when she gets older?
How to do her baby hairs.
No, that's not what I'm gonna teach her. That's what you can teach her. I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Definitely how to be an entrepreneur. If she's not going to college, she ain't got no choice but to figure it out, you know.
You still on that college. Lord have mercy.
She's not going. Unless she's going to be like,
she's going
to be like a lawyer or a doctor or something like that, we ain't doing it.
So when you stated earlier that you were sad when your little sister went to college. So,
for sure.
So now you can, and you know, since your daughter, you for real. Because that's your daughter, so I know you could be like, you're not going to.
That ain't even, I'm not even instilling that in her, like, yeah, we're going to college. I'm not even saying shit about it. Because I feel like I'm not.
TT, baby, whatever you want to do, let me know. I'm going to make sure you get it done, baby.
No, but people probably mad that I'm saying that, but people don't understand, like, college is a place for you to work for somebody else. I don't know how else to put it. You're going to school to learn how to work for somebody else. When you go be a doctor, you're going to work for whoever own a hospital. When you go to be a firefighter, you're going to work for whoever owns the firefighter department. When you're trying to be a police officer, you work for whatever sergeant or whoever you're going to work for. But I feel like we have worked so hard to be independent and to be successful and to be great entrepreneurs. We have businesses, and my daughter, she already got a business, so why not show her how to be a boss so somebody can come and work for you? Why am I teaching her how to work for somebody else when I wasn't taught that? I wasn't
Respect.
taught to work for somebody else. My parents did not instill into me to go and work for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It was, if I'm doing hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm still an entrepreneur. When I had to go to hair school, my mama said you couldn't sit in the house, I was still going to hair school to still work for myself. Everything we've ever done is to work for ourselves. So it's like, who am I to be like, oh yeah, you finna have to go to school to
You
try to
weren't
learn how
working
to.
for yourself when you was at Sonic?
Girl, I was getting money. I'm still following my dream. We still doing music. It wasn't like I'm like, oh, Sonic is gonna be my career. No. So it's just like, if she want to do like some lawyer shit or accountant or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But I seen people.
But you see how you was still working for people and then you figured it out?
Mm-hmm.
You still gotta allow that for her. That's, that's the
for
little
sure.
shot that
She
I
can
was
work for
throwing
you.
to get to it.
She can work for me. She can work for her granddaddy, her daddy. I don't give a fuck. She can work for whoever else.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? We have successful businesses. You see what I'm saying? We already are owners. We already bosses. She already making money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She already getting money. She ain't even won. So who she gotta go work for? Who is she working for? Only thing she need to learn is how to manage money and how to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like you can teach people how to run their own things. I don't feel like you know, people just wake up and know how to be a boss. Everybody was taught. Everybody learned. How to be
But that shit ain't in everybody.
That's
though.
what I was just gonna say. Man. You
Like,
can't
it
just
gotta
say
be in you.
everybody
Like,
meant to be an
even if
entrepreneur.
you
You have to
teach
be
it, it don't mean
disciplined.
you're gonna carry it well.
Yeah.
But
Where
like
you
even
have
for
to have
us,
discipline.
even for us with music, we was taught
Time
like you said,
management.
you gotta want it. You do have to want it. But he still he damn near forced us
a
to want it.
plan, a
Beyonce,
vision.
this is what you're gonna do. You gotta do it. Period. Ain't no, this is what you're gonna do. And so it's like, I feel like when parents have a plan for their kids, I feel like they're more successful. I'm glad my dad had a plan for me because hell, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I ain't gonna lie. And so I'd rather already have a plan on, well, if you don't want to do this specifically, just the lane you're going down, this the route, so figure it
Yeah,
out.
because I do have friends, like, to this day that's, like,
They lost.
older than me in my age, and they're lost.
They lost.
Like, they're really lost in life. Like, they are, like, coming to me, looking to me to help them. And I give them all the ideas that I can give them and the business plan and teaching them and telling them so they can broaden their mind and open it and think more. But if it's just not in you, it's not in you.
Right. But I also feel like if it was already prepared for people, then a lot of people would be more successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people, kids that are pastors and all that, they
Fuck
teach
that. Somebody give me, that's just like, you come to your friend and you like, damn, what should I do about this? And she give you like a really good idea or whatever. I just need the idea. I'm gonna figure it out.
But no. Some people need the money to create. You know what I'm saying? It takes more than just the idea. You gotta know how to complete the idea. You need money to do marketing. It's so much shit. So it's just like, if you know what I'm saying, like our dad with music. Back to my dad. He in the studio. We on shows. We in videos. He instilled, this is what y'all gonna do. So we ain't had no choice, but okay, we gonna love
just
how
like
to
you
learn how to do
said,
that.
people need this, people need that. People ask for shit that they want, not what they need. Just like these bitches ask these niggas for these bags and these purses. If you know this
But
is
some
something that you
motherfuckers
wanna
don't know what they want. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if the parents go ahead and be great parents in the beginning, you go ahead and be like, okay, you know if your kid got personality. We are smart. Like my daughter, she gonna be telling motherfuckers what to do. She telling me what to do. I'm already knowing what type of person she's going to be. I'm already seeing by the attitude, by the way and she's only 9 months, and she's already carrying herself with authority. Like, no, when I'm giving her something she don't want, she screams. She's telling me what to do, and I'm grown. So it's like I'm already knowing. So it's like, okay, you're gonna be able to tell people what to do. So let me go ahead and show you how to tell people what to do if you're gonna tell people what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like if the parents do their part as parents, these kids will be well off. But it start with the parents. It's definitely start with the parents. Even from savings and stuff. Like, I'm learning shit. I'm learning a lot of shit about, saving and stuff like that. Like, my parents always, when we got out of school, they had money saved for us. So it was like, I liked that. So I took that, and I'm like, okay, but what other way? Like these interest accounts, there's so many ways out here for your kid to be a millionaire without you doing so much. We just don't got the knowledge. So it's like being able to see parents, you got kids that's already millionaires before they turn 5. That shit is crazy. And it's like, damn, what the fuck what we making the wrong turn at? It's because we not being educated and we don't know, you know what I'm saying, how to make sure even these insurance policies, a lot of shit. I'm going down the line about what the hell I've been learning, but I'm making sure that by the time our daughter's 18, she don't even have to work for nobody. She ain't got to work for her damn self.
Right.
But she gonna know how to work. She's gonna definitely know how to work, because I work. I don't gotta work and I still work.
Right.
I'm gonna work.
Now, y'all, we got to jump back to the music. We got to talk about polygamy, first of all. So let's get into it. The inspiration behind that track.
She had a fuck nigga.
She put the shades on.
Oh, no, we finna
For
start.
an hour.
He was a good nigga.
I wouldn't say he was a fuck nigga. I would just say
He was a good dude.
he was we just wanted two different things. Like, you know, I'm monogamous, but I'm monogamous because I'm territorial. Like, I can't share somebody I love. I can share somebody I don't give a fuck about. But a nigga that I really like care about, I can't share them. So once it's not fun no more and feelings get involved, I don't want to share. So that's what it was. Feelings got involved, and now it's like, you know, I've never been monogamous, but I want you to be monogamous. And I'm not a delusional female. I don't never make no nigga, I don't never try to change no nigga and make him be something that he don't want to be. Because I feel like if a nigga really fuck with you, he gonna change for you if you telling him that you don't fuck with it. And if he don't want to change, then shit, fuck him.
Kid Rock.
Like, it is what it is. So I just felt like we just wanted two different things, but that's what the record was actually inspired by. And on top of that, it was more to it. It wasn't just inspired by him. It was a lot of talk around the same time that I was like behind the scenes actually dealing with it in real life. Like a nigga asking me like, you know, I want you to be my
It wasn't even no ads, though. It wasn't even really no ads. It's like, this is what I want to do. So it's kind of like you gonna either get with it or you gone.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be my wife and I'm having another wife, and that's just what it is.
That's what we gonna do.
That's what
If
we doing.
you ain't fucking with it, get gone.
Yeah.
And so her ass got gone. This bitch flew out the plane. She jumped out of the fucking plane.
Now, recording this song, what were the emotions that y'all were really feeling with it? Or was it just something like, damn, this is my experience, we gonna talk about
The
it?
song was more so of, if we're gonna do polygamy, if we gonna do it, this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna have to be on these terms.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be on your terms. It's gonna be on my terms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, a lot of women, when they dealing with other bitches, or not even going to other bitches, when they dealing with other females and they deal with other women, and you got a man, and you know, if you thinking about bringing a girl home, even if y'all just trying to have a threesome, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women, they got all these fucking rules. You can't do this, you can't do that, you gotta do this, and it's just like, okay, so preparing a record, we like, okay, what are some of the things that we hear females saying, like, okay, if I was to do this is, so we pretty much just took ideas and things that we've heard and seen on social media and we put it into the song. So motherfuckers was mad, but this what the fuck y'all be saying.
What was they mad about?
I'm saying like people was mad that we made a song about polygamy. They like, oh y'all. I think what it is, I think people took it the wrong way. We on a cover on a mannequin. We sisters. You know what I'm saying? We on one dude, and they thinking me and her fucking the same nigga. That's what they took it as. We was just portraying polygamy.
Yeah.
2 women and a man. That's all we was. People are retarded, and they thinking, oh, we fucking the same nigga. When have we ever fucked the same nigga?
Y'all are siblings.
Why would we do that? I'm not gonna eat her pussy. Come on, bro. I'm not gonna do that. That's disgusting.
Listen.
Not saying your pussy disgusting, but I'm not gonna be down there.
I was about to say, it definitely tastes good.
I'm just not gonna be down there doing all that. That's my sister. I would feel weird doing all that. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
People really in their mind making up these stories. Oh, they
Let's
fucking
go to the
the
end.
nigga.
Go to the end.
We're gonna drop the project back up. It's just like Justin Bieber. He ain't making this.
Movement that's putting in the work and staying down till we get to where we want
I
to
thought you
get
were gonna
to.
kill it and you still
All right,
sitting
I'm
here
killing it.
trying
I was trying to see
work.
what the end was, man. I'm killing this record, man. I mean, this train wreck, ball and wrecking machine, fire truck with no ladder, fire hose, water, like just set shit on fire. But at the end of the day, man, these girls are definitely onto something when it comes to life and trajectory. I think me and my wife have done an awesome job to see it playing out in front of us. I want to thank you for having good eggs, not spoiled or cracked or boiled eggs. It was great eggs. Thank you. I think you should go and take the other ones that you got and preserve them, or let's just go on and make a couple more?
Nah.
You a hater, man.
Nah.
Man, I make great babies, man. Tripping. You tired?
Yeah, I ain't tired, but you too old to be still talking.
I ain't
about
no
some-
damn old. You ain't finna be calling me no
talking
old.
about some darn. Enjoy your grandchildren. That's what you need to do.
Hey, man.
Enjoy them.
We love y'all.
You gonna have
Give these folks your
hell.
reaction, cause go ahead.
I'm just glad that they gave their daddy his little flowers, gave him his accolades while the man is alive and can still hear it. Job well done.
You so
Father
damn
Taylor.
petty.
I know. I'm just saying I'm happy that they acknowledge and give you your flowers and accolades. The guidance and everything that you gave them and steering them in the music industry and all of that. That's all I'm saying. That's my reaction. And so, that made his day, y'all. That's why he was into the video. He did not want to end it. He wanted to sit here for how long that video? An hour and 2-3 minutes, whatever, 5 minutes. He wanted to finish watching it to the end, because, But that's good. I'm glad. I'm just so glad that they gave you your accolades, your brownie points. I'm just glad.
I'm gonna cuss her out when I get off here.
But
Cause she's being sincere, but she being petty at the same
I
time.
ain't
See,
being
it's an
petty.
inside joke
And
that me and Mama Taylor got going on.
Uh-huh.
It's something going on the inside right now. If
And
you go back,
I'm just so grateful that my daughters listen to us.
Yes.
Not just me, and not just their dad, but they listen to both of us. Because Ty was dropping some gems, and she was just making my day to know that she was just remembering all these things.
they should
she's
remember
just
some
like
things
a little
too.
sponge, and she's keeping it on, because you got to know Ty. And raising her, you would think she just wasn't never listening and wasn't getting it, but
Ooh.
she just soaked a whole bunch in, and she just.
I was over here scratching my head. I was doing this right here without y'all even seeing.
She remember that.
She acting like she ain't heard nothing we was saying. And she
Because growing up, you would think she just.
I got a lot of cracks in the walls and all kind of stuff down there about Ty.
Well, anyway, you would just think she just a deer with headlights. But that ain't the case. She just showed us today that
I'ma call her and tell
when
her.
you think your children don't be listening, they be listening. So parents,
Don't give
with
up.
this video, don't give up.
Keep
Just
pushing.
Keep pushing and instilling stuff in them. And back to the
They're gonna
college
use it.
part. Now I don't know what they should. She keep talking about this college stuff. College is not a bad thing. College teaches people discipline. It teaches you how to be independent. It teaches you how to think. It teaches you a lot of skills, leadership.
Don't forget the most important part now.
The most important part.
Mhm.
It
It teaches you what debt is.
Whatever. Just carry on. So college is not a bad thing.
I wouldn't put my-
everybody
you-
don't have.
Okay, you put your-
don't get debt with college.
Everybody gets
They have Pell Grants and all kind of different things.
some shape, form, or fashion. You're gonna get some debt, but as she said, college isn't bad for certain people.
It teaches
But I
you a skill,
understand what
learning a skill set,
I
all
understand
kinds of
what Daisha is saying as far as the trajectory of
critical thinking.
what you're putting into your child to make them be a successful entrepreneur, and you have the tools and the way to make sure they succeed. See, she's speaking from a mind frame of, I know what to do to make my daughter successful, not to have to work for somebody. So she's speaking from that frame of mind, same frame of mind I had for them. and look at them. So she's speaking from that frame of mind. I don't think she's intentionally really hearing what she's saying, like, don't go to college. College is for some people.
That's how
and there's a lot of people who are successful from going to college.
Yeah.
But if you've made it without going to college and you have the blueprint and you're able to pass the blueprint on, if the person have receptacles and can receive that message, they can be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, because I don't what I don't want people to get from this video that it's not important to go to college, because if we
For some people.
because if we how would the world run if everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur? Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. It's not meant for everybody to be no entrepreneur, because everybody don't have the mindset, the skill set.
That's what we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, because we got to have doctors.
My wife loves
You got to have a
college.
judge. You need police officers to help protect. You need nurses, because the doctor can't do his job without the nurse. The doctor can't do everything. So I can keep naming. It's several professions out here that you can
She
get.
said if she's not going to be a doctor or a
That
lawyer.
that's not the only two things.
I'm not finna argue with my wife on camera, because we already at it.
They have to go to college.
Me and my wife already at it, y'all.
So I'm just, I'm not at it nothing. So quit trying to make something to be out of nothing.
Let me get back at my wife, y'all.
Sometimes I don't have to be all rambunctious all the time. I don't have to be that all the time.
Oh, yes, you is.
I'm just, I do not.
You very robust.
Anyway, I am human. So just because I don't react how you want me to react, that don't mean you try to make them think that it's an issue. I'm going to get off the camera. This video is over. And
I ain't never seen a woman won't even let her man touch her.
well, see,
I'm saying,
because
won't even
it's
let
fake.
won't even let
If
a
you
man
was
touch
doing
her.
it because
I'm
you
saying,
really
man,
meant
I really
it,
want to kiss you
then
right now,
okay,
man.
see, he really being petty right
just
now. He
saying.
doing this to.
I'm just saying, baby, like, a lot of this stuff you going through right now.
What is who going through?
I can help
Stop
you.
trying to project things on me
I'm saying I
and
can help
just
you
make.
with this. Let me be your counselor.
Help me
right
with
now.
what?
With
Help yourself. Help yourself.
Stop.
Help self.
Stop rejecting me right now.
S-E-L-F.
Why you leaning that way?
S-E-L-F.
Why you leaning that way
Help
from your
self.
own husband?
This
You
video
supposed to
already
li-
know
you
it
supposed
don't
to-
be an hour. You about to
You-
be at an hour and 15
You're
minutes.
supposed to lean into
They
your
tired
man.
of listening to
See,
us.
everybody know
Thank
body
y'all for tuning in.
language.
Hit that button.
Everybody know
that
body
like
language, so they
and
know that you hot
subscribe.
right now. Because if you weren't hot, and a man doing this right here and all this right here, you would be leaning more towards him than away from him. So
This
your
is a-
body language
First,
right now.
This is a family channel, and any
And
other
we're
time
married, so
when
we're doing
when I'm
married
doing
things.
all this or trying to you like that's what
Don't
you
make
normally
that
do.
face. Don't make that damn face.
But that's
Don't make
what
that
you
damn
normally
face.
do. Oh, let me get out of here.
Well-
Yeah, if I get to doing all that,
Well, I'm pulling on your hair.
that
and-
don't bother me. It's just hair. It's just hair, so it don't bother me.
It wasn't meant to bother you. It was meant to turn you on.
Okay.
Don't bother you.
I don't want to be turned on in front of them. Some things ain't meant for everybody to see and hear and watch.
Well, you do it.
I
when
ain't
you do
doing-
on camera with your daughter.
I ain't doing-
Talk about all this
I
and
ain't
that
talking
and
about
balls
that.
and all.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you're wanting to have an intimate moment with me and to be romantic, it's not gonna be right here on this camera, and you're not gonna get a reaction from me.
Y'all, my wife is on some other shit right now.
Oh, I guess
I'm
it's
finna get
me.
on. I'm finna get on what she on. So I'ma holler at y'all. Thank y'all
It's
for
on
watching.
me, baby.
We out.
We out.
Uari, undeniable and real youthful, the brand of the new millennium.